Howdy everyone, hello back to more of Let's Play Twisted Metal 2 World Tour. Last Shadow, and last time we did in fact defeat Minion in the Amazonia and are ready to make our way to New York City to continue our tournament. But before we do that, we have a little something to do with, and this comes from a couple of comments we received on the video so far. Thank everyone who's made a mention of it. We're making our way back to Paris because we have a little bit of advanced training to do. So far things have not gone too well. Things have been a little bit difficult. And a large reason to this is, I haven't played the game yet. It's been like nearly a decade. And the other thing is that there is something that we haven't been doing. So we're going to be getting hold of starting a challenge match here. This is basically create your own scenario. You got all the levels, bits and pieces like that. And we are going to be heading back to Paris to show off some bits and pieces. I have a game ready and set up. We're playing this as Spectre, hence the thing is still up here. And this is regarding our special meter. I don't know what the actual official name for it is, but we're going to go with that. These are combo moves that you can actually do in the game. Okay, we have a fifth enemy here. You can go around the various enemies here, and you can enter them. It's kind of cool. It's a nice one. Let's get started, guys. So, you guys may or may not have noticed, especially those of you who are not very familiar with the game, that above where we have like our missiles in the bottom right of the screen and like our nail palms, that sort of thing, there's a meter. You see that meter there? You guys remember that above the special there? Now you may notice that at no point during this game so far has it ever moved, and well, there's a reason for that. Because I've never used any of it. This is a bar that we have that has us, basically allows us with special abilities that we can do. Now, little story here quickly. When I first got this game, I never had the manual, and what ended up happening, ow. When I first got this game, yeah, I had no manual, and as such, I didn't know these were a thing. And I believe it was actually in the Amazonia, where I was just playing around with stuff, and I randomly found it. So, what you can do in this game is pretty cool here. There are different combinations that you can apply using the D-pad, and they'll let you do special things. Some of which you've seen, you know, like the free shots that you've seen, which like Mr. Slam and such use, and other bits and pieces. Yeah, that sort of thing here. So, for example, if we go get ourselves some distance here, I'll show you some of them. Now, some of them aren't very interesting. So, for example, you've got up, and left, which makes you jump. You can have some uses, and you can see it's a little bit of a meter. It does gradually recuperate as time goes. There's a couple of ones as well that are actually not too bad here. You've got the shield, which isn't too bad. And you see they're just taking some hits there from like Twister there. Does nothing. Pretty cool, but doesn't last for very long, and it's kind of hard to time. What I think the most important ones are the offensive weaponry. And the two most important ones, as Roadkill is happily trying to demonstrate here, is the free shot, which you guys have seen. So to do this, you need to use left, right, and up, which is probably one of the most easier ones to use as well. And you will launch free shots here. They have a degree of homing on them, and you can use a couple of them before you realistically run out of juice there. You need to let it recharge. We are dead. I'm trying to show some off here. And it's actually pretty good. You know, and it's something that you should make a lot of use out of. Definitely do that. There's also another one as well you can use. If you go right, left, and up instead, you'll get access to a free nail palm shot. Well, I say free. It's still costing you special energy. You know what I mean. Which is also pretty darn good. A couple of ones you can do as well. You've got left, right, and down, which will let you fire backwards. You've seen some people do it. Doesn't cost any special energy to do that, by the way, which is pretty good and very, very useful. What ones as well you can do? You can do right, left, and up, which is your nail palm. So I'm looking for, sorry. Right, left, and down will leave landmines. You've seen these talked about a couple of times. These are not too bad. It should be noted that if you drive over your own mines, you will set them off. Just gotta be careful. They don't do very much damage. And there is also a really cool one you can do, which I didn't even know. I had to look this one up. But apparently, if you go right, down, left, up on the D-pad here, you're invisible. Now, this doesn't stop people trying to shoot you, but it does mean, I think, rockets will, like, fly through you or something. I'm not entirely sure. The AI don't really seem to fall very much, but in PvP, you know, that can be pretty cool. So these are tools that we are going to need to make use of, especially, you know, left, right, and up. The free shot is, like, really, really big part of your arsenal. You need to be making a lot of use of this. you know, it's just that it is also, there's a reason it's like one of the most expensive freaking abilities in the game, because it is that good. Try to tell the AI that, though. They'll still use it. So with that being done, it's time for us to continue our tournament. And so we will go X circle, XX triangle, I believe it is, and this will take us on our journey. It is back to New York City for one of the most potentially dangerous stages in the game. For good reason. You'll see what I mean. So New York City takes us to, here. I think, what the hell's going on here? Well, now you might be starting to see the problem with the New York City level. We're a long way up, and if you fall off, you just die. No respawn back up, no, like, you come back up with a penalty. You die. That, ladies and gentlemen, is madness. So we are going to have to fight exceptionally carefully here. I typically advise with fighting the air, there's a lot of, you don't really want to do a lot of fighting in places like this because it's just too risky here. So we're going to try and find some safer guys. Now, mercifully, there are a lot of things you can break around here. I think you can get inside the, you can bust that open. There is some health in there, of course. So, we're going to try and, like, basically get away from all the hell. Try. Yeah. This stage, if you're super quick, or really anything, this is a brutal stage for the player. There's just no way around it here. So, we're going to not get annihilated by Thumper. Try our way across here. But yeah, there is no, like, safe spot to be. I suppose over here is probably not a bad shout. There's a spot over here if we can get on this teleporter. This will take us back up to this parking lot here. But this rooftop's a good spot to fight. Nice big area. You're not light to fall, which is the big danger here. You've got to be really careful of. I have obviously used a thing, so I don't have access to any. I don't have any of our weaponry from previous stages. That's all gone, which is a problem. You can also go inside this complex here, and there's a few places you can drive about. This takes us back down here. You remember this place? Let's blow this open here so we can get hold of the health recharge. We do require it. But yeah, this is just a really nasty stage for the player against the AI, who don't really damage each other, and they will just, you know, do lots of bad things. There's also some health in here as well, which is pretty sweet. Also, you know, there's even a secret little area in here as well. There's a lot of cool places to do. Right, we are going to have to do some fighting here. See Hammerhead up there. Slam and Warthog up top doing not very much. The AI will tend not to do very much in this one. Be careful of just everyone here. There's a lot of danger to be had. Very unfriendly place to fight this, the player. Gotta be careful. Now, it does mean that if you get onto like some ricochet bombs, you can try hitting the AI off the edge. That is definitely something that you will most likely want to attempt here. So let's go get ourselves some. But yeah, you have to... It's so dangerous to fight. Like, you have to be really careful how you proceed. It's, like, outrageously dangerous. As they all try to kill me. Jeez. Right, let's try and use some of our abilities here. Oh, frickin' hell. That's what I get for trying to stand and fight, eh? But yeah, going even across back here and back and across these rooftops also isn't a bad idea. Another bit we can get in here, I believe this elevator shaft can also be busted down. This will take us down, I believe, to where the previous one fell from. I want to get over here. Let's go get that health if possible. Oh, I missed. And somehow managed to bump and not die, which I guess we'll take. Yeah, this is just hell for the player. Oh, hello. What happened there? Did he? Yeah! So there you go. Hammerhead is down. So yes, if you can land them, you can take out the enemy by hitting them off the edge as well, but yikes. They won't do it for free. That is a problem. We need to get that health desperately. We are in a bad shape. Oh my god. Got hit by my own bomb there because I was going too fast. You guys remember me talking about that being a problem? You guys remember me talking about that being a problem. Gonna try and make use of the teleporters here to deceive the enemy. They don't know how to use them very well. I've managed to go over everything, which is pretty frustrating. Health is just so hard to come by as well. It's like, in theory, this is a really cool stage, and it is. But it's also not, because of how the AI can just don't care about anything. And you can't really fool the enemy to killing themselves either. It's only you who's ever going to be in, like, likely danger of falling off and blowing yourself up. Which is really frustrating. Sam is trying to finish me off. He's likely going to succeed. Just got to get the help and go from there. But this is a real pain in the ass to get. So you have to be kind of going like the right sort of speed. Which is easier for some drivers than others. Let's get into here. So yes, there's a secret little area here you can get into. There's some goods for you here. Oh, bomb, take that. This is a huge locker room. We're in a car, everyone. Like, we're not like freaking walking around. It's kind of ridiculous. These are huge lockers. Come around here as well. We've got a swimming pool here, which has some health in it. Yes, we are driving underwater with no issues whatsoever. That is definitely occurring. Freaking Swimmy here doing... What the hell are you doing, sir? Oops. I didn't actually mean to hit him there. But a nice effect nonetheless. So yeah, nice little bit. And you hear all the AIs above us here. Holy crumbs, they fell down. It's Mr. Slam. They're coming in. Oh my god. We need to not be here anymore. I didn't actually think they could fall in. Bomb. Jeez, I didn't know they could do that. Oh, it was the silver thing up top that broke. Makes sense now. They will eventually find their way around here. Here comes Shadow. Oh, here comes a bomb. Don't get hit by those. Because I will get wrecked. The AI is just so freaking dangerous here. Just gonna throw some nail palm here. Now, it is worth noting that if you are set on fire, fire cannot kill you in this game. It'll put you on the brink, but you can't, like, outright die. Oh, jeez. Just gonna throw everything we got here. Might as well. Well, Shadow died. Shadow also died. Yeah. It's pretty, it's a pretty ridiculous stage, this. It's such a shame, like, the concept of it is so awesome, but the execution of how the AI works it, and just how horrendous it is to get around, just really plays against it. It's, it is a shame. And the fact the AI just don't really ever do anything bad to each other. In this one, you have to basically do pretty much all of it yourself. And the AI will just spam their best shit at you. Freeze her up here. That did just happen. She did just use that twice. You did see that. You did just see that. This fucking stage, man. Be fair, we've got a horrendous set of competitors. They're all dangerous. And they're all absolutely destroyed. Right, we're going to drop down here. There's a couple of goods to be had. What we're going to do here. Other than die, probably. Don't know where they are. There they are. Get them! No palm! No palm does lots of damage when you land it direct. Ow! Good shot, Shadow. Well played. I was gonna say, how's he not dead? There we go again. But yeah, this stage is it's absolutely. Five times, 6 times. Oh my god. I mean, like, it's just... It is so abusive. I think the thing that's really, like, ridiculous about this level is that it's basically is you against everyone else. Like, they will not go for each other at all. They'll try and make it look like they're fighting each other, but they're really not. Like, you basically have to take on all 6 enemies yourself. A lot of the time at the same time. That was close. You can do it with the turbo, by the way. You, like, a few times, you can do that. It's pretty cool. Just trying to see if I can get hold of the pattern missiles there, but not really. But yeah, it's just ridiculous, this stage. It's not fair. And to be honest, it's not very fun either, but just because, like, it should be. And I bet, like, PvP against a human player, this would be a lot of fun. But against the AI, this is just really obnoxious. And just no fun at all. Because the AI just go for you and you only. And you have to, like, fight everyone by yourself. And like, you just can't do that. You know? And the thing is, because a lot of the fighting is really close quarters, you have an advantage when it's at range. You need to try and keep things at a range. You can't do that. And the AI will just spam everything. They will just spam all their specials. And they'll just do all of the ridiculous shit you're seeing here. And it's not fun, you know? And it's a great shame. Out of all the levels that we take on, and some of them are really entertaining, this one is just... It's just not very good. The other issue you've also got when you're fighting the AI in this one is that if you just go anywhere near the AI, they have a tendency just to throw missiles and special attacks at you, whether they can technically see you or not. They'll, if you just, like, you get in a situation where they'll literally just sit on the other, you can sit on the other side of the wall to an enemy, and you'll just have shit thrown at your general direction because they're like omnipotent like that. And then what ends up happening in this stage, because there's a lot of close quarters fighting, is that the AI will kind of throw stuff at you. And there's nowhere to hide because there's no cover anywhere. There's not really a lot of stuff to delve in between. So you just get hit by loads of random missiles that you can't really defend against sometimes, which is just, again, also really, really gross. And you know these positions where you basically just have to, like, hide. And just hide around corners and, like, ambush the enemy and try not to get slaughtered by it. Like there, say, free shots. You can't do that because the AI has no cooldown at all. So you're kind of just forced to play this very kind of, like, ducking and hiding game, which isn't really the idea. You know, it's not really the point of this game. You know, it's meant to be kind of general carnage. But because the AI just all go for you in this one, and they don't really ever fight each other, like, there's not much else you can do. Especially when you're such a fragile car like the Spectre is. You know, you've got no choice but to defend it, but to do it basically. Oh, Thumper is ours here. Thumper's out of here. Sometimes the AI will do that. And it's fortunate when they do, they'll allow you to hit them off the side of the map there and take them out. And so after a near 15-minute cat and mouse game, finally was able to beat this stage, still losing a life. Jeez, man. Anyway, so with that done, we need to get to move on to the next stage, which is the Antarctica. Make our way to the drop zone. Antarctica. Teeth back in. Antarctica's a cool map. I really enjoy this. It also features 7 opponents, which is pretty insane. But this is a lot of fun, this one. I have good memories of this. It's a little chaotic, but it's a bit wider. More places where you can get yourself killed. You've got to be a little bit careful of that. But we do start off in somewhere where we can load up here. So, you'll notice as we go along here, there are like these areas with towers which are destroyable, as you would expect. However, you may also spot that there's like a lot of kind of weird things going on with the map. And by weird things, I mean there's like lots of these blue things about. What these basically are fissures. Yes. I think you know where this is going, right? But unfortunately, this is quite a big map here, so there's a lot of places to explore around. But yeah, you see how that one there started shrinking? And then going like that in the other this. And it goes. If you're on that, you're dead. You do get plenty of warning at least, so you're kind of unlikely to die to that. But it will happen. So you've got to be observant on your surroundings and make sure not to do anything too outrageous here. Also, I like the music as well. The music's really cool around here. Yes! Pt.3's trying to get me, but he's hitting Hammerhead. Result. And you know he's trying to get me because all those missiles are homing in on me and me alone. Which isn't really fair. Gonna be honest. So yeah, so as we go, the map will gradually get a little smaller as time goes. There is an endpoint where the map will the map will eventually stop trying to do the bad things. This is dangerous, to put it mildly. Whoa! I thought Grasshopper might end up killing themselves there. Fire behind us here. Make use of our ability to do so. There is this teleport here in the middle as well. You might be wondering where this goes. Well, you take it, it leads you to here. Where is here? Well, it's a little spot of the map here, everyone. Basically, this is just like in the middle of nowhere near the map, and it's a place you can get some weapons. It's also a place the AI will follow you and will try to kill you if they can. Don't stick around. Very, very dangerous. Right, we need to try and get some health here. There is health up here. This health. I have missed it, however. That's a problem. Hammerhead's nearly down, though. Someone fell and died. I don't know who. This is fortunate for us. Shit. There's more of the map going here. That's bad. Really horribly stuck here. What even was that? Does anyone know what that was? Jeez. I'm dead here, probably. Oh, that's close. So yeah, so more of the map is slowly disappearing here. Okay, good. I'm just going to spam some missiles from up here. I hope you guys are okay with this. If you're not, then that's very unfortunate. Jeez, there's a lot happening here. The ground's coming apart. People are being killed. There's a lot going on here. This one's coming apart as well. Oh, jeez. Get away from there. Now, I can't protest to know what actually controls the map slowly shrinking like this. I don't know if it's like, if certain amounts of like chaos and hell occurs on that portion of the map. Maybe it's like destroying all the destructibles on it does that. I honestly don't know what causes it. No, it definitely does happen. Damn, how did I not take out Twister? That was a meaty hit. She's down. We are in trouble, though. I'll get the health. That was very risky, but it worked. Oh gosh, get away from Grasshopper. Grasshopper has like a jump, which will like hit you. It's pretty nasty. Difficult to actually land, but when it does, it's pretty nasty. Also, that can also occasionally happen, which is always good. Let's get over here. Now, this part here in the teleporter, this will never disappear, so you have to worry about that. You're totally safe. This part will never come apart, nor will the other part where the teleporter is. They're totally safe, so don't have to worry there. Right, we've got Grim and Sweet Tooth. Grim I'm not too worried about. Sweet Tooth is a real problem, however, and will destroy us. Try and head over here and get hold of that. There goes some more of the map over there. I might have to spam Spectre missiles at Sweet Tooth here. To be fair, Sweet Tooth would just spam its nastiness at me. Those Coney missiles, or whatever the hell they are. Pretty unpleasant, so I don't feel any issues in retaliating as such. Try to land some napalm there. Oh, jeez. Oh, no! That was my own... Fucking Sweet Tooth just dived in after me. What? What? I got nothing. Sweet Tooth just was like, well, I mean, this looks fun. No! Go off! Go off, you! Oi! Where are you going? Oh my goodness. This game.